Right then, welcome back. New event, penultimate event, 2 left. The Superbike No Limits Club Trophy. 3 racers, Road Atlanta, Kyalami and the Nürburgring GP circuit. Road Atlanta, meh. Kyalami, wonderful, excellent, great circuit. Nürburgring GP depends on the bike. But first up, Road Atlanta, we've got 3 choice of bikes, just 1000cc race bikes. We've already used that, we haven't used that, we haven't used that, we have used that, and we haven't used that. I think the R1 will probably be better at Kyalami. It handles a bit better, it's a bit nicer, it slides about, so we're going to use that. The Deep Breath Honda CBR 1000 RRRR Fireblade SP Racing Modified 2022. Yes, imagine if that was your signature, to be absolutely horrendous. But that's what we're going to do. Don't think I've used it before. I've used the road bike, not a problem with that, but I haven't used the race bike very much. Nice colours, that's one of the new bikes in Ride 5. You can tell by the new colour schemes rather than just the really basic tricolour Honda one that they normally stick on. And Road Atlanta, full circuit, not the short one. So the GP for the one. In fact, this is the Moto GP circuit. Because it's got the dodgy end of the lap. Instead of sweeping right under the bridge, we go straight on down to a 90-degree right. Setup wise, this is going to be quite angry. It's got quite a lot of go. The road bike's rapid, so this is going to be even more rapido. I'm not sure what to do gearing wise. The back straight's really long, it's downhill, you've got that really long right hander, and bikes tend to roll onto the edge of the tyre and then smash into the limiter, so we'll down test and adjust that as we need to. But for now, that should do for setup. We'll go hard front tyre, soft rear, and we shall see how we get on. And that was about the best, a 122.026. I did go back to the garage, fettled the setup a little bit more, didn't really change much, it didn't work anyway, we went a lot slower, so it didn't pay us back any dividends. We were top by half a second. Now, the start of the lap, you go off the grid, you sweep right up the hill to the top. There's a chicane in there anyway, but for some reason for the motorbikes, we've got well, it'll be a right, left, and then you're down the hill into the S curves or whatever they call them, I can't remember. This bike does not want to turn. It really does not want to turn at all. I tried mucking about with the rear suspension. I didn't really achieve anything. I didn't go any quicker than the 122.026. I think the problem is the weight transfer. Now, it doesn't want to steer from, and I know I go on about it, rear steering with the back of the bike. When you get on the gas, the suspension compresses, and then the rear of the bike will take a little bit of attitude, depending on whether you want to go left or right, depending on which way you're pushing the controller or the bar in real life, and then the bike will steer that way. So the front end destabilizes the bike, and then you get on the gas, and the rear end gripping and driving sort of magnifies that twist and turn. It's something Marquez is very good at. I'm not comparing Ride 5 to Marquez, I'm not comparing myself to Marquez, but it's something he's very good at, is turning the bike with the throttle using the back end. GSXRs on this game are fantastic at it. The BMWs are getting really good as well, the Aprilias, but for some reason the Honda and the Yamahas don't want to play. So I made a couple of changes. We dropped the compression, dropped the rear spring rate, and we've tried to get the compression to speed up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Eleanor's on an MV, she's brought a knife to a gunfight, and we've got 5 laps of the Road Atlanta MotoGP circuit. And there we have it. We didn't win by miles, but we did win, which is obviously very important. We went a whopping 2.5 tenths of a second faster than we did in quali. I hate the top of that lap, that course where we're going left, right, it doesn't matter. We won by what? Not a lot. We got a chunky penalty, about 1.6 seconds, so 0.3 of a second in the end, which was rather too close for comfort. And we need to win all three to win the bike, otherwise we don't get anything, which is no fun at all. He'll be very happy with himself, I'm sure, because he's won, despite the fact that we cut across a couple of chicanes and got a bit of penalty. I'm still unconvinced by these nighttime races on bikes without lights. I think they just put all the events into a tombola tub and just pulled them out. For those of you too young to know what a tombola is, Google it. You'll be amazed at the antiquated fun that we used to have before electronic devices became de rigueur. But anyway, we did a 121.749. Not as far down the leaderboard as I thought. 7:48, 22nd. So we'll set 23rd as the target. A 121.848. Ooh, 848. They were a good bike. Street Fighter 848. Now that is a tasty bike. Setup wise, I'm not really going to muck about with it. We extended the gearing for the race because we were smashing into the limiter. Just going to leave it, touch it. We're going to go from a medium to a hard. The medium tyre was okay. It just felt like it got a bit overwhelmed sometimes. And that is about your lot. I've saved the setup so I can use it again. A time attack, attack of the time, attack of the leaderboards. We've done a fair few laps. This is lap 23. Yeah, we've been at this for a while. But anyway, fast lap, Road Atlanta, 2022, Honda 5-blade. And there you go. I'm not doing any more. 121.315. So between a 122.0 in quali to a 121.3, 7 tenths of a second. 121.0 on the table, but that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen at all. We did a lot of laps. We did a good couple of endurance races worth of laps. It was getting a bit silly, to be honest. Yeah, lap 24, 121.315. I'm not going to come back. That bike's not fast enough. Nowhere near fast enough. A Panigale V4R will eat that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and put the leftovers in the fridge. It will absolutely monster it. Get nowhere near it at all. Where did that put us? Ooh, I can't remember. Low 20s, high teens, something like that. What do I say? 18th. There we go. Not the fastest Fireblade. Doesn't matter. There's much quicker bikes up there. Much quicker people up there as well. Panigale, absolute monster. We used the Panigale actually in the last event, but we'll talk about that another day. Right, this one's done. We are at Kyle Army next time, and we're on the 2019 R1, which should go around there like an absolute treat. But I suspect it'll lose out of top speed. But thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all the usual jazz. And fingers crossed, I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Peace.